What just happened? You got Dan and Felicia here, and today we're here to talk Only Murders in the Building, Season 5, Episode 9, called Lester. All right, Felicia, the reveal that Lester is one of the killers. He killed Nicky. Were you shocked by that? I was.
Absolutely. Didn't think about it for a second. I'm so mad at myself that we didn't even, we barely discuss. I don't think we discussed it at all. I think
No.
I saw a couple comments saying something like that, but I didn't think it at all.
No, it was a
Crazy.
nice shock, nice surprise, and good
Mm-hmm.
reasoning. You know, he's like, I'm not going to let him take down my building.
It's not my blood. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I couldn't let that mobster take down my building. I've been looking the other way too long.
You know, the way he said it was cool to see that. And I knew Randall wasn't the murderer. It was good to get that out of the way before the finale. But there's still one more mystery, you know? Who killed Lester? That's still out there. There's tons to go with the Caccimelio family, with the Nana leaving the tracks and everything that we're going to talk about in this video. So, yeah, it was a great episode before the finale. And, hey, guys, we're going to do a live stream next Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Come join the live, get your final theories in. It'll be like our last theory video, basically, but talking to you guys live. Let's do that. Have one final gathering, get our last thoughts in. Who killed Lester? What do you guys think? Put them in the comment section below, but let's talk about it together next Monday night.
All right, Dan. So cool. I think the one thing that's confusing is that he has the crank in his hand with the blood on it, but wasn't Nicky killed with a cleaver? Or it's possible that he hit him with the crank first and then someone stabbed him with the cleaver afterwards, but that just sounds very chaotic. So I'm a little confused with that part.
That could have been after he was dead, hit him with the cleaver, make it look like that's the way he was killed. I don't know. The cleaver's involved because we saw the flash of it, you know, when Camilla was thinking about it in the Velvet Room. I don't know. There's still something, there's a huge piece missing here.
Right? Yeah, I agree.
And obviously, they're going to want that for the finale. So it's got me just, I just want to know. It's so annoying. I want to know so bad. But yeah, it's good. I'm excited. I'm excited to find out. But yeah, good catch. It seems like he killed him with that and not the cleaver. So they probably, I don't know. It's looking like the Caccimelio family is highly involved. Sophia might have killed Lester. I don't know, man. But they made it look like this. Maybe they had a deal with Camilla, you know, because they know she wanted to buy the place. Yeah.
So many different possibilities. It's like driving my brain crazy a little bit. So many different ways it can go.
Yeah, I think a deal with Camilla is somewhere involved, and so she's not involved in the murder, but she probably knew what happened. You know what I'm saying? She probably like knew this is none of this is new to her. She probably knows the whole story. If you were to, you know, put her to the test, she probably knows it all. But that's what I'm going with for the finale anyway.
Yeah. Also, we find out he's the one who put the finger in the shrimp. So I was thinking, was the blood on him because he cut the finger off?
The shrimp in the fridge, down the hall. Take it to 10D now. All right.
And maybe he's not the one who committed the murder and he just did that crime. Because I'm pretty sure he didn't like full blown say, oh, I killed Nicky. I think he just said, oh, I did something to protect the Arconia.
Lester, did you kill somebody?
True. Yeah, true.
Right.
So there could be another twist coming. Yeah. Could be another twist coming. Yeah. It's really got me thrown for a loop. I mean, this was a great episode. I love the Lester POV. I liked how they did it and everything. I thought it worked really well. And they still got you like, damn it. There's still something that we don't know. Like it's good. It's got me going. I really like it.
But don't say a word about what you know for your own safety. My safety. Just get the shrimp to Oliver. He'll know what to do. Okay.
All right. So it starts with a flashback and we see the birth of Lester the robot. And Lester opens them and he's like, I don't got to use you. You're staying down here. You're staying down here. And we get a lot of Paul Rudd monologuing and we see everything that he saw. And he was just, you know, down there hearing conversations, talking about humans and everything that he was talking about. I liked it, but could he be an unreliable narrator? That's something you got to watch out for too, because he's under control of Camilla now, because when Howard tried to do the retinal scan, it was like, no, now it's the security of Camilla that I answer to, essentially.
Retinal scan no longer valid. I belong to a new administrator now. Camilla White's EVP of security.
After the last week bombshell, Mabel, Charles, and Oliver corner Randall, and they're like, we know, and he takes off. He runs. And they're like, well, I guess he's gone because none of us are going to go run after him. So, yeah, that's that.
So good.
It's like this thing that they started, 19 days, and it was 8 days, then it was 1 day.
Right. Yeah.
And then you see some old faces come back, and I'm telling you, Teddy and Theo Demas are brought back to this show. One of them is going to be the death at the end of the season. That's what I'm seeing.
Ooh, okay. I like that guess.
Yeah.
I was shocked when I saw them bring back this episode. Not complaining. I think
Yeah.
they're funny, but I wasn't expecting it.
It's just like, why bring them back? I feel like they're brought back for a purpose, you know?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
that purpose is to be the next murder in the building. That's what
That'd be
that's what I'm
cool.
getting from it anyway.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go through a bunch of gags and jokes this whole episode. You got Vince on his Peloton saying he's waiting for a buyer, Facebook Marketplace, whatever.
I still have enough time to catch my 30th ride with Cody. Hey, you robot. He's making up fake rules.
Mabel and Detective Williams are in the Velvet Room, not to the liking of Lester, the robot.
The gaming parlor is off limits.
Go away, speaker spell.
And they're talking how she's going to give up and she's going to go on a boat with Jay. And, you know, Detective Williams is like, yo, cut that shit out. And before you know it, they see a footprint that turns out to be a flip-flop that goes to a secret entrance. I knew there was going to be some kind of secret entrance. And this looks like the exact way it is, pretty much confirmed, the way they got Nicky's body out of there and hung him up in the dry cleaners. While they were there, they see the painting that was the background of Randall's photo claiming to be somewhere else.
What the fuck is that?
This is the background from Randall's Instagram post. He's not in Cuba. The motherfucker's still in the building.
So there you go. He's still in the building.
It was so obvious also. I was a little annoyed when they saw his photo and they actually bought this guy was sitting in Cuba. I was like, this photo looks so fake, but I get they had to do it for the whole like suspense of all of it.
Yeah, it was like the fakest ever looking
The
photo.
worst.
Yeah. And then a DoorDash guy comes and it's like, oh, it's for 6C. And they're like, oh, no one's in 6C. And Lester the robot confirms, well, no, Lester the robot goes, well, Randall's in 6C. And if you would have asked me, he's squatting in there. If you would have asked me, I would have told you. So they're like, oh, shit. Okay, let's go. So then they go up to 6C and they confront him and he runs again. And they're like, damn it. He found our weakness. Just running away is all you have to do to get rid of us.
Look, I can explain.
Hey,
I think he's found our Achilles heel.
To the elevator.
So he takes off and he runs downstairs and he runs into Theo. And Theo is at first apologetic. And they're like, no, he's the murderer. And he's like, oh, well, look where I am. I'm in the murder building. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. He says, look, I didn't do shit. All I did was keep a secret that Lester wanted me to keep. And then we get what we get, right? We see the story. We see the conversation they had of how Lester said he was protecting the building. There was blood on him, like you mentioned earlier. And he's like, it's not my blood. I did what I had to do. We believe this is Nicky. Everybody thinks, oh, he killed Nicky, but who killed him? Do you guys buy this story 100%? What else is there in it? Did he chop the finger off? What's up with the finger? I swear that finger looks like Mayor Tillman or the cleaver. It looks like Mayor Tillman when you zoom in on the picture. I'll put it up right now. It really does, especially with that ring. I still don't know whose finger it is. You know,
that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
No, this finger is driving us insane. I do like now knowing that, like, for sure we know Lester is the one who put it in the shrimp and specifically wanted it brought to Oliver and the trio to obviously solve the murder, which is so wild in itself. My mind is literally like,
yeah, that was
like,
needed.
Why?
To solve
Why
the
did he
murder.
do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. He said, don't know what to do with it. And they said, oh, we let him down. We didn't solve the murder. But and then Camilla also needed it to get the casino bid. Like, why the hell would she need that? It doesn't make any sense. It's going to make sense. Next week, it's going to make sense. But right now, I'm throwing for a loop. I'm like, what the hell? Why does this finger matter so much? Whose finger is it? It's like, that's what I really want to talk about during the live stream. I want to focus on that and see if we can get to the bottom of it, you know?
Yeah.
See if we can solve that. Because that would be a lot of fun. You got something?
Go ahead. Said I might have a thought. I feel like maybe we said it is Mayor Tillman's finger, right? And Lester had taken it from him. So maybe he told the billionaires, get my finger back. And whoever gets it, you're the one that wins the, whatever their competition for which casino gets open. I know they all had 3 different ideas for New York's first casino. So he said, whoever gets my finger back, that's the one that I'm going to open, or the one that I'll help fund open, or whatever. That's all I got.
See, I could see it being his finger, and I could see him being the one chopping the finger off. I could see it going either way. Yeah,
exactly.
Honestly, either way, I could see it. So they did a really good job this season of the suspense and keeping everything hidden to the last possible moment. Yeah, it's really good. A side story this episode was Oliver and Charles' relationship. You know, Charles says he's going to a baseball game with some guy in his Rolodex who turned out to be killed by a bear 2 years ago. So like that was going on. And Oliver really wanted to have one last party. He's not even packing. He's not focused on that. And
At all.
he wanted to have one last party. So they eventually do have this last party. They're all dressed in like robes, like the Last Supper picture, like it looks like it. They're all having dinner. Charles has a heartfelt talk with Howard, who apparently was dumped a couple weeks ago. You know, I never found my person, just cared about my mom so much, but that caring about his mom really paid off. And if you actually, this week's intro credits, I watched them, they were different. All season, all season it was him following Lester at the end. And in this one, it's him pushing his mother in the wheelchair, the motorized wheelchair. That was a little sneak preview to what we found out in this episode, because when they're looking at the murder board, they're like, oh, what are those marks from? Randall says it's from Lester the robot. And he goes, no. I've seen these marks.
I know, because my mother, God rest her soul, spent her final years in a motorized chair.
I paid top penny for my mother's motorized wheelchair. That is from that. I know it for a fact.
The Pride and Jazzy Elite HD in lilac, and it made this exact mark.
And then Mabel's like, guys, come on. Nana Caccimelio. That's who it is.
You solved it.
I did.
Guys, a jazzy scooter?
Oh my God.
And we see the scene of her with her son, at least two of her sons, retrieving the finger. Yeah.
Like, what? Everyone's involved somehow.
Yeah, why are they involved? I mean, I'm sure they were just involved to get paid, right? That's all they care about, really, is money.
Bada bing. That is my Nona.
I don't think they're murderers, but the lead up to, and also Teddy learned Italian while he was in prison, so that comes in handy because he goes to talk to the Nonna.
Go on, say it.
Mi fregato il dito.
Hey, watch your fingers. What do you think?
And it's like, what the hell, guys? Why are you involved? I'm thinking it's Camilla. I'm thinking it's Camilla. I'm thinking she wanted that finger for whatever reason. It could be for what you said. You know, whoever gets me the finger wins. Why does it matter so much, guys? Come on, give me your theories. Give me your comments. I want to hear what you guys all have to say, because it is bothering me. Like, I want to know so bad. I want to fast forward from today to next week so I can watch the finale. Like, I literally might take off next Tuesday, watch it at midnight, and beg you to record at midnight, because I want to know so bad.
Yeah,
I really need to know. Like, honestly, if you're down, let's do it, because like
we need to know and record immediately to share our reaction. I feel like it's definitely going to be something that blows our mind. Like, I like to think that we're all really good at theorizing, including everyone in the comments. But for some reason with this season, I feel like they're just going to like throw us off and no one's going to suspect what it actually is. At least that's how I want it to be right now. Yeah. Like, you know, I don't know.
It could be a shocker. There's so many theories out there, dude. They're endless. Like, I'm still hoping that Romy's somehow involved. And so I can just be like, oh, called it. But I don't know at this point. Like, they haven't focused on her at all for a couple weeks now. Or like Bash, really. We haven't seen him since they were at his house. So it's going to be a crazy finale. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah. You know what I think? Whoever wasn't in this episode, I feel like they're going to come into play somehow. Like, we didn't see Bash. We didn't see Camilla. We did see Jay. So not him, even though I feel like he does know something. Romy, like you said, the mayor, and the I think like all of them are going to have like a small part to play, whether they saw something, know something. I feel like all the people who were absent are going to be in the next episode. And again, with Detective Williams, she was there a lot. I know she did end up getting the work call and she's like, oh, police business, but then she doesn't go. I'm thinking, I don't think she's really guilty anymore. I lost that. But I'm like, she might be the one to go at the end of the season because they're showing her a lot.
To get killed?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. All right. So, all right. Good call there. Let's do this. Get your predictions on why the finger matters so much and who's going to die. Because it's obviously it's not the series finale. Someone's going to die at the end of the episode next week. So get your theories for that in. I'm going to say Theo or Teddy. One of them. Maybe both of them. But one of them. That's my guess. Like, why bring them back is my thing, you know?
Yeah, right.
I just don't see why not, unless you're doing that. So I'm going with that. But you're going with Detective Williams?
Yep, that's my guess right now.
Lock your guys in. Let us know. We'll be here. If you want us to do one more theory video, we can. But like I said, we will do a live stream next Monday. Definitely come join us. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. If you enjoyed this video, it helps us out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Later.
Bye.
I just really want to go home, buy a pack of White Claws, throw my shit in a box, and get fucked up. You know?
What just happened?
What just happened?
What just happened?
What just happened?
That just happened.
Lester killed Nicky?
He did it for the building, so there wouldn't be any more crime. So you all wouldn't lose your home.